But Trump has decided that he is going to throw MAGA under the bus, which I think was probably inevitable. I didn't think it was going to happen this early on in his second term. But once he doesn't have use for you anymore, he will get rid of you. And this isn't some unique thing. This is what all power brokers do. I just feel bad for people that put so much stock and faith into Trump thinking that he was going to save them. The radical left Democrats have hit pay dirt again, just like with the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier, the lying 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, which the Democrats swore had come from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom, and even the Russia scam itself, a totally fake and made-up story used in order to hide crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in the 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at, and it's all they have. They are no good at governing, no good at policy, and no good at picking winning candidates. Also, unlike Republicans, they stick together like glue. I know there's another one, Colin, one where he goes after his own guys, calls them names, I believe. Okay. Their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Oh, Jen, it's a hoax now, Jen.
It's a hoax.
And Ghislaine Maxwell apparently is seeking a new trial. Because of course she is.
I'm not I don't know that I believe that she's where people say she is. I don't believe a lot of it.
No, she might not even be in prison.
And she should seek a new trial, because if there's no trafficking ring, then what the fuck is she sitting in prison for if she is sitting in prison?
I agree 100%. And she wants to testify, which is even better. And my past, he capitalizes past, and my past supporters have bought into this bullshit. Hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will, even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years. I have had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history. Man, talk about an ego. And all of these people want to talk about, with strong prodding by the fake news and the success-starved Dems, is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking about all of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore. Thank you for your attention to that matter. Make America great again.
Again. So he's such a master snake oil salesman, because just the reusing the words Epstein hoax, like that will now be the new phrase. Oh, that Jeffrey Epstein hoax. That's what it is. It's a hoax. Like, that's how he does things. I mean, the fact that he's still saying crooked Hillary, like, he creates labels for things, but words matter. And I do think it's interesting that that's what he's putting out there. But yeah, he's doing everything he can. They're all got the memo. Look, detract. We're not going to put it out there so you all can keep saying you want them to, because we're not going to put it out there. So you can look like you want them to put it out there, but that they won't put it out there.
How well do you think it's going to work for him when he tries to primary somebody like Thomas Massey? I don't think it is. Failed. I mean,
well, if he really dismisses the MAGA people like this, the America First MAGA people, and they splinter off and from MAGA and they're more of their America First, yeah, he's doing a great disservice, but it isn't to him, because he doesn't care one way or the other. It doesn't matter to him, contrary to what people think. He's not running again. So there's no need for him to kowtow to them, but there's also no real need for him to keep kowtowing to the Zios. So for the same reason, if you're not needing their support for another anything, what is it you're still, why are you doing that?
That's a great question. That's the big question. And Colin, if you could just grab that other article about the vote. And this, I think, speaks to the bigger issue here, because even if the people don't want it, kind of like support for Israel in general, 211 House Republicans vote to block release of the Epstein files. I mean, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This is not what the people want, not even close. But this is what our system has become. They don't answer to the people. They answer to corporate special interests. They are protecting their investments. And even if this looks really bad, they don't care, because for a lot of them, all right, so let's say that they get unseated from office next November, not this November, the following November. It's amazing how much we just cannot breathe when it comes to the election cycle. It never ends. But let's just say the following November that they get knocked out of Congress. What do you think is going to happen next? What do you think they're going to do? Under this current system, they're going to go work for a fucking lobbying firm. They're going to make triple what they're making now. Just like Congressman Ted Deutsch, who was replaced by Jared Moskowitz. There's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Ted Deutsch is a nice guy. Jared Moskowitz is a little turd. But it doesn't matter because they're still doing the same thing. Ted Deutsch went to work for a major pro-Israel nonprofit that is paying him at least triple what he was making in Congress.
Which brings me to something I would point out about this. So you've got 211 House Republicans vote to block the release of the Epstein files. So what this, again, this is the parties working together in tandem for political theater. So the Democrats who voted to release the Epstein files that are supporting, I believe it's Ro Khanna is the person who put this forward. Yeah. I would suggest that a good amount of those Democrats are only supporting it because they know they're supporting it because they know that they can and it's still going to get blocked. And it's just for the purposes of the appearance of it. But they really are glad that it didn't go.
Of course. They had every
opportunity. They wouldn't have supported it if it were close.
Listen, 1,000%. They had every opportunity when Biden was president to get the information out there. They didn't do it.
Where was Ro Khanna then?
Nowhere.
I don't remember him doing
Nowhere.
this.
Just like where was Wasserman Schultz with the kids in cages, which got ramped up to an 11 when Biden and Harris were in the White House. It was much worse under them than it was under Trump. But of course, this is why the two-party system has to die. And something has to come from it, which I believe it will, because you just can't lie about this anymore. It's just too obvious. It's so clear as day. But in this case, it's infinitely worse because they know that it's political suicide to support anything related to covering up Jeffrey Epstein and everything that man.
There's just a shit ton of Democrats in there that voted how they voted for the appearance of it, but they are so Zio and they would have never supported the release of those files. And the only reason that they voted that way is because they know that they don't have to do anything. That's the theater. It's theater. They're all on the same fucking team. It's the Zio team.
Which is why we have to continue to get the message out there. And as long as we are alive and breathing, we are going to continue to do that. But make no mistake, and this is the whole point of this, which is why, as Jen has pointed out, and I would point out as well, we don't like talking about Jeffrey Epstein. But I'm
so sick of talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
But the reason we bring this up is because never lose sight of what this fight is all about. This is about Israel, period, end of story. That is why this can't come out. If it is revealed that there is a clandestine blackmail operation being done in conjunction with the intelligence agencies of the United States, with the intelligence agencies of Israel, that's the end of the relationship.